Hey guys, so I'm going to do a video listing 10 things that annoy me most because I've been seeing a lot of people do it and I want to do it too. But just warning you, I talk really fast and I move my head a lot and I roll my eyes a lot, and I'm sorry if that's distracting. Alright, number 1, annoying kids in public with unresponsible parents. When you're in the store and her kids are running around, screaming, pushing each other, nearly running into me, knocking things off the shelves or the hangers, rolling around on the floor, screaming their heads off. If you cannot handle that many kids, you shouldn't have had that many. If you can't control them, do whatever it is you have to do. Put them on a leash if you have to. I hate when people do that because kids aren't animals, but when they act like one, you might want to invest in a leash. Number 2, when people get obsessed with a couple, when I buy a magazine and there's like a billion pictures, well, Justin Bieber and Selena Gomez mostly, who cares? They're cute together, I'm glad they're happy, whatever. And the Jared and Savannah people from Tumblr and YouTube, I've seen their videos and they're really cute together, I'm happy for them, I wish them a lifetime of happiness, blah 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 blah. But they're popular because they're dating and people get obsessed with them. It's annoying. Number 3, I don't know if this happens to anyone else, but it happens with me. Like, friends who never ask you to hang out, text you first. Like, I'm always the one asking them to hang out or something, you know. And they act like you don't exist half the time, and they only hang out with you when there's, like, no one else, or when they want to complain about another friend that's in, like, your group or whatever. And they'll randomly text you, like, hey, let's hang out. No. You can't act like I don't exist or like I'm dead to the world and then randomly decide to be my friend. Number 4, attention whores. There are people on Facebook that'll upload a picture, serious picture, like or comment, question mark, smiley face, and then they'll make a status about attention whores, complaining about them. Did you not read your caption? Which kind of leads me into number 5 of the hypocrites. My ex-best friend or whatever, she knew how much I liked this guy, and he'd been playing me for months or whatever, and I kept giving him chances because I really liked him. And she secretly had a thing behind my back with him, and they were going to go to the movies, and they were planning on kissing and all that stuff. I'm getting off topic. And then I started talking to one of the guys one of my friends kind of like she did, and she pretty much ignored him half the time. She didn't really seem like she really liked him. I wasn't even flirting with him. We were just talking as friends, and then she's just like, so you can get mad at me for talking to that boy that you like, but you're going to talk to that boy? Okay, for one, you knew I liked that boy, you did it behind my back, and I'm not even flirting with this dude, so. Number 6, kids obsessed with their teacher. I was going to stay after for tutoring with my math teacher, and she was going to cancel to go jogging with another student. She is not your personal trainer. You might have bad health, but I have bad grades. Health is that bad, maybe you should be taking time off of work and hiring an actual physical trainer. And then there's another girl. She was obsessed with my science teacher. Didn't even have that science teacher as a teacher, and uploaded pictures on Facebook of them in Florida together. Not even your real teacher. Oh, like, that's unprofessional. Creepy. Number 7, teachers who get in your business. My ex-best friend, one of my other friends, were in the same math class together, and they used to fight a lot. And the math teacher would pull them aside or tell them when they're wrong or right, or tell them that they shouldn't date this boy and who they should date and stuff. That is none of your business. You were not their therapist. My friend went and told the math teacher or whatever when I was mad at her. And my math teacher pulled me aside in the middle of class. You are not my therapist. You are not my mother. If I want your advice, I probably won't come to you, but back off. You are, what, 35 years old? You're not 14. Number 8, school fundraisers. They'll be like, hey, sell all this and help our school. Alright, at my school, there's a weight room at the middle school, weight room at the high school, and then a football house. And then they want to build another weight room. And then there's junior soccer, junior football, all that junior sports. And then there's a varsity soccer, varsity football, and all those varsity everything, cheerleading, all that stuff. And then they put all that money towards uniforms, games, food, practice, shoes, coaches. Like, our air conditioning doesn't work properly. The windows are, like, disgusting. Like, pay someone to clean that. And in the banner, and this makes me so mad, they put all that money towards sports. Bandstands were, like, rusting, and it broke. At least buy me one decent stand. Two-faced people. I have a friend who talks, well, I'm not her friend anymore, but she would, like, go behind my back and be like, oh, she's such a drama queen, blah, 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 blah. And, like, then when I text her, she doesn't reply, and then she'll call my other friend who's the one who told me what she said, you know? And it's just like, oh my gosh, did you say anything to her? I know you got my text. If you have the guts to talk about me behind my back, you better have the guts to admit it to me when I confront you about it. It's still bad that you talked crap about me behind my back. Seem less of a two-faced person, you know? 10. People who read to themselves out loud. Like, my mom does it. I was in Books A Million the other day because I read a lot. She was looking through some other place, and I was looking for her, and I heard this mumbling, and so I followed it. what do you know, my mom's standing in the middle of the aisle reading out loud. And I'm like, Mom, shut up. Friend who does that too, like, she was reading my text messages. I gave them to her in the hallway to read from the boy who, you know, had a thing with my best friend or whatever. And she was reading them out loud and I can hear you, shut up. And yeah, it annoys me. That's the 10 things that annoy me, and I know I talk very fast and a lot. But I'm done now. Comment below and tell me things that annoy you or a video response or something. So, y'all.